Hello, dear kids. Welcome to the magical world of heroes. Have you ever wondered who the greatest heroes in history are? They're not just people who fought battles or wore capes. They're people who changed the world with their ideas, their kindness, and their courage. Today, we're traveling back in time, over 800 years ago, to meet one of the most inspiring heroes in the world, Rumi, the poet of love and wisdom. Rumi wasn't a warrior or a king. He was a poet, a teacher, Islamic scholar, and a dreamer who believed in the power of love and understanding. His words have traveled across centuries, teaching people to be kind, to follow their hearts, and to see beauty in everything. So let's step into our time machine and journey to the 13th century. The Tale of Rumi, a life full of love and wisdom. Once upon a time, a long time ago in the 13th century, in 1207, a little boy was born in a city called Balkh, in present-day West and Central Asia. His name was Jalal-ad-Din Muhammad, but the world would one day call him Maulana or Rumi. Little Rumi was born into a family of great wisdom. His father, Bahauddin Valad, was a respected scholar and teacher. From the time Rumi could walk, his father taught him lessons about kindness, love, and learning. But life wasn't always easy. When Rumi was very young, his family had to leave their home because of troubles in their land. They packed their belongings and began a long journey. Little did Rumi know that this journey would teach him many lessons and take him to places that would change his life forever. Rumi's family traveled through many cities, meeting people from all walks of life. They stopped in Nishapur, a city in the Iran, where a famous poet named Attar gave Rumi a special book of stories. This boy, Attar said, will grow into a light for the world. Finally, after years of traveling, Rumi's family settled in Konya, a beautiful city in present-day Turkey. Here, Rumi grew up learning about science, poetry, religion, and the stars. He studied hard and became a teacher, just like his father. People came from far and wide to listen to Rumi's wise words. One day, when Rumi was a grown man, he met a wandering dervish, a kind of wise traveler, named Shams of Tabriz. Shams was different from anyone Rumi had ever met. He asked Rumi strange questions like, "What is the purpose of life?" and "What do you love most in the world?" These questions made Rumi think deeply about the world and himself. The two became great friends. Shams taught Rumi to see beauty in everything, in the wind, the trees, the stars, and even in silence. Inspired by Shams, Rumi began to write poems about love, kindness, and the magic of the universe. Rumi's poems weren't just about romantic love, they were about a bigger kind of love, the love for humanity, for nature, and for understanding of Allah. One of his most famous poems says, "Out beyond ideas of wrongdoing and right-doing, there is a field. I'll meet you there." What does this mean? For kids, it's like saying, let's not fight over who's right or wrong. Let's find a place where we can just be friends and understand each other. Rumi believed in expressing joy and love through music and dance. He would spin in circles, lost in thought and love for the universe. This spinning became a form of meditation called the whirling dance, and people who follow Rumi's teachings still do it today. Rumi lived a long and beautiful life, sharing his wisdom and love with everyone he met. He passed away in 1273 in Konya, in Turkey, but his words never died. His books, like the Masnavi, are still read all over the world. People say Rumi's poems are like mirrors. They reflect what's in your heart. Let's listen to some of Rumi's quotes. 1. When you do things from your soul, you feel a river moving in you, a joy. This means when you follow your heart and do what you love, you feel truly happy inside. 2. Don't be sad, because the sun has gone down. The moon will come up and light the way. Rumi is saying that even when bad things happen, good things will follow. 3. Let yourself be silently drawn by the strange pull of what you really love. This means don't be afraid to follow your dreams. 4. Raise your words, not your voice. It is rain that grows flowers, not thunder. Be kind when you talk to others. Kindness helps people grow, just like gentle rain helps flowers bloom. And that's the tale of Rumi. Wasn't Rumi's story amazing? From a little boy who loved to learn to one of the greatest poets in history, Rumi taught us that love, kindness, and understanding can change the world. His words remind us to look for the good in everything, to follow our dreams, and to always treat others with care. But this is just the beginning. There are so many more incredible heroes waiting for us to discover them. From brave leaders to curious inventors, each one has a story that can inspire us to be the best we can be. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this educational tale with your friends. And join us next time for another amazing tale in our series, Heroes Around the World. Until then, remember Rumi's words. Let the beauty of what you love be what you do. See you soon, little heroes. Bye-bye.